know far too well.
Hold on. Do I believe in free will or destiny? So free will is choices that lead somewhere. Destiny is a, oh wow. Ooh, let me say this. Hold on, I have to switch this over to the chat screen real quick. Let me tell you what my answer would be. Because technically, how life works is, you're given the opportunity of free will or destiny, but it's up to you to choose. Now, one of them's righteous, one of them's not. One of them's gonna lead you to the path of eternal life, one of them's gonna lead you to the path of eternal damnation. I'm going somewhere with this. Let me get this off my mind before it gets a little distorted. Yahuwah has passed for every single one of us. We all agreed before we came down here. When I say down here, like down here on this earth, because if you guys know, he knew us before we were formed in the womb, which means that we were somewhere before we came down here. Just listen, hear me out while this game's loading. We all agreed on some type of, I want to say covenant, but for those that don't understand what I'm saying, agreement. We all agreed on some type of agreement that if we did this, and this, then boom, 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 right? For our life. But the thing is, some of us came down here and forgot what that agreement was when we came down here. So now we're living off of free will, which is AKA our choices. So I'm saying all that to say, if this makes sense, I pray that it's making sense. Just hear me out, because you got me on a roll. If you live a free will life, it sounds like you're doing what you want to do, right? But if you live on a path that's destined for what Yahuwah is doing, is shaping and grooming you to the person that he called you originally to be before you were created in the womb. God, I hope that makes sense. So what I was trying to say is, because Yahuwah didn't want us like robots, because it wouldn't be, how do you say this? It wouldn't be fair to be forced to kind of quote unquote love somebody, because then the love's not genuine, right? That's like, never mind, I'm not even about to give an example because I can't think of an example in my head right now. But when you're forced to love somebody, it's not genuine. When you're forced to do it, it's just not genuine. So what Yahuwah did was, he gave us free will, right? He gave us free will. Like I said, you gonna either follow my path, my ways, my laws, statutes, and commandments, or you can do the other thing. But if you follow my laws, statutes, and commandments, then these are the blessings that come with you following my laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Because we're giving free will. Yeah, part 2. But I don't know if you guys read the Bible is such a big word in that Bible. It's ridiculous. The Bible says if. So if you follow my ways, then here's the blessings. If you decide not to, then here's the curses. So mind you, that if has action behind it. So if you follow my ways, which is action, then I can provide you these blessings. If you don't, then these curses are going to come. So we're given free will, but it's a destiny that we're supposed to be on, a path that we're supposed to be on. But if you choose to not follow that path and that destiny, then just know you're going to have consequences coming for you. But if you do decide to follow it, just know you're going to have blessing. Now, I ain't saying like your life going to be 100% tip top, A1 since day one, perfect type of life. No, you're going to go through some stuff, but it's not going to be as bad as the people that aren't following his ways. Yes, the choice is yours. That's why a lot of people's like, why is this happening to me? Why me? Why me? Have you looked at your patterns? You cause that to yourself. Sometimes it don't even be Yahuwah, it be you. And that's real talk. That's real talk. I'm not even trying to be funny. Sometimes the stuff that be happening to you, it be because you did it to yourself. She read the whole Bible, I bet. No. It's a lot of stories I don't know, and then you can never read the Bible front and back. You wanna know why? Because it's gonna be precepts on top of precepts, and it's gonna be a way that you see it, that you may have not caught things then that you're gonna catch now. It's crazy. You can never read that's not a book that you can read from beginning to end and be like, oh, done. Because it's like 50 billion examples in one story. Is crazy. I'm still going back to the Adam and Eve story. I used to be the girl I used to hate on Eve. Like, why would you do this to me? You got us walking around with labor pains, menstruals, just all types of stuff. Women and emotions, just every woman was Eve at one point in their life. That's why we live in a fast lifestyle now, or at least are expected to because of the fast feeling. Hot and ready. Just think about Little Caesars In and Out. Or not Little Caesars. Oh no, is it in? I don't know their slogan, but Little Caesars. The hot and ready slogan type thing. That's the lifestyle that we want. Nothing comes Nothing good comes out of a hot and ready, a microwave mindset is what I'm trying to say. It's quick, easy. You put it in, tell it how much minutes you want, and then boom, it's done. Compared to a home cooked meal. A meal that's gonna take some hours to prep. Matter of fact, you may have to do a day before prepping so that you can get the savoriness of your meal that you would eat today for something that you prepped yesterday. I love it when my life sucks. You can't go down from the depths if all that remains is up. Dang, you know it's true. And I'm gonna add to that, Raiden, if you're still here, Raiden. Well, your life is going downhill, just know a blessing is coming your way. Life has to kind of get bad before it gets good. But it depends on how you look at it. It depends from your perspective and your point of view. This, what I'm about to say, is not for you. It kind of fits your certain story though, because of what I was asked. I have people that use my business email to ask me how to start streaming. and what equipment that they need. Whatever I did, I promise you the answer's out there. The answer is out there. You just gotta find it. You gotta search. And it shows me how much you want it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have nobody to ask. I had to go out and find it. Now, I know I give a few pointers here and there and tell y'all where to go and what to do and this and that, but I can't say everything. I can't say everything. But no, it depends how bad you want it. That's why when people ask, like, oh, when did you, where did you? I'm like, you don't want it. You don't want it as bad. Because someone that's gonna want it, gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta sacrifice to get what you want and don't depend on nobody. No, seriously, because if you depend on somebody and you're just constantly just waiting on them, you ain't never gonna move. You're gonna be stagnant. And we know the biggest disease that you could ever have is being comfortable. You can't be you gotta be uncomfortable to grow. People are not patient, and you know that's one of the fruits of the spirit is to be patient. The algorithm doesn't suck. You just don't know how the algorithm works. So trust me when I say this, because even with me, let me just say this real quick. You guys notice the difference in my channel? For example, everybody that I've talked to and met in person, they all are stuck on 2020 Perkyy. I used to watch you in 2020, 2020, you was going crazy. You really have to think, like, you have to think strategically. Why would these people click on my video? What would make them, like, instantly click on this? What would be different? You know what I'm saying? You have to think like that. 2020 was when I started. I was grinding. Let me tell you how I wanted it. Because a lot of you guys are like, oh, I post 2 to 3 times a week. I was posting 5 to 6 videos a day. I'm not trying to sit here and say I'm better than you. I'm just trying to show you the difference between I wanted it versus y'all want it. I posted 5 to 6 videos a day until something blew up. And you know it's crazy. As much as I was working, it took for one video for me to be a quote-unquote overnight sensation. An overnight sensation is never an overnight sensation. An overnight sensation, it takes people years for that one video to blow. But they don't hear me. They don't hear me. They don't hear me. I'm just trying to show people, like, when you want something, you're gonna go and get it by any means necessary. And I also want to say this again, I'm not flexing, I'm not capping, but y'all want to hear the real raw nitty and gritty. I'm gonna tell y'all. Do you know I sat here and I was in college full-time, I had a job part-time, and was still uploading 5 to 6 videos? So all that I don't have time, and I was in college and was working, but I wanted it and did what I had to do. I did what I had to do. There was a day while I was in school for like, I'll be in school for like 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Yeah. Once a week, I believe, and still made time. It's about how bad you want it. That's all I'm gonna say. I really hope that motivated somebody today. Because again, you can be the next Mr. Beast if you want it. Matter of fact, you don't even gotta be the next ... Just be the next big person up there. Y'all can surpass me. I love to see it. No, I can't flex, because when you start getting cocky, what Yahuwah gives he can take. And that's another thing. The goal is really you versus you. It's not you versus somebody else and trying to overbeat somebody and beat somebody in subscribers and followers. It's you versus you. I rest my case. Like I said, I'm gonna end it with this and I'm gonna shut up. If it was easy and everybody blew up, don't you think everybody would do it? Wouldn't everybody be content creators? Wouldn't everybody be TikTok famous? Wouldn't everybody be Instagram famous, Snapchat? Everybody would be so famous. It would probably, the people would probably, that don't be on Snapchat and Instagram and wasn't any of that, they would probably be regular. Like they would probably be the famous ones because everybody's so famous. So remember, if it was easy, everybody would do it. This 100K Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is some motivation right here. I made this channel, what, 2 years ago? But this one was strictly like grinding. Like this one wasn't, I guess you could say, piggybacking, because I really feel like reactions are like piggybacking if you think about it. And that's coming from somebody that reacts. Piggybacking off of other people's stuff. This is raw. This is real. This is me. Like if y'all subscribe to this channel, you guys are subscribed because you guys like my personality. I like the way I play, the vibes that's over here without all the reactions and the facial expressions. You may have followed me because I was reacting to Flight, or you know what I'm saying, Flight, Berleezy, Corey Kenshin, all them people. The fact that this channel will have 100K, that's like a, oh wow, y'all really mess with me type stuff. But I really do love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the people that like. Thank you for the people that comment. Thank you for the people that subscribe. Thank you for the people that was in the chat. Thank you for the people that viewed. Thank you, there's so much people to thank, y'all. It really is, because you guys do a lot. Thank you for the people I played with. Thank you guys for the people that's consistently here on a daily basis. Like, it literally means so much to me, especially with this game and just this channel.